Alrighty then, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the JDL League's number 6. Sorry for the break in between games. We were switching out a player on Ollin Gaming who is on their roster, and apparently so are Soyun and Shirley. They just had some problems with the team captain at the moment. But I'm here joined by Turbo. Turbo, how's it going, man?
Pretty good. I'm excited to potentially see this game happen without a Doom random.
Yeah, we did figure out that was a random, and I honestly kind of want to mentally throw that game out. I mean, of course it still counts, but you kind of just want to say, okay, this isn't representative of the team because they didn't even pick the hero, you know? But you kind of can't do that at the same time.
I'm inclined to agree with you, where it's like, yeah, they had a bad performance, but it was like a random, maybe it messed with their strat, but at the same time, like, they've had so many issues coming in and out of these games, where it's like, hey, your team registration on the site only has one person, what's up with that?
It only had one person earlier, right?
Yeah, it did. And now, like, your captain, the only person who was on the,
I'm seeing 6, though, now. Which is strange, because you can't have 6 players. But Orangey is definitely on this roster that is online. So, yeah. I have no idea about the rest of them, but we'll see.
Still, it's unfortunate. It's like... Boreal have been really nice about it. They've just been like, hey, you don't need to stop the game.
We just want to play some Dota.
We just want to play, like, give them a penalty and move on. It is unfortunate that Ollin have to play with less reserve time, but, like, that's just what happens if you're, like, 10 minutes late.
At the same time, though, Ollin were very polite about it. They were just like, okay, we get a penalty, we understand, it's all good. We want to play some Dota too. So, that's what we're going to do now. Is Troll Warlord coming up. They ban out the Sniper and the Zeus. I think that Zeus is worthy of a respect ban after last game. It just gave them so much vision, so much damage, and just did so much through the entire game. But this time they'll be going up against a Slark with Batrider, Troll, Earthshaker. They've got a hefty support duo with Witch Doctor Lion and Axe on the team. That's a lot of lockdown. I'm liking the draft from Ollin this time.
Overall, yeah, I enjoy the draft. It's pretty standard. They will have a really hard time initiating into Boreal. Mostly because they've got an Earthshaker and a Batrider. The Batrider is the king of just pulling people into situations that they would rather not be. He's a lot like your friend at a bar.
Yeah.
And Earthshaker isolates that one person from the rest of the team by throwing down the fissure and saying, okay, well, he's a lot like the bouncer. Like, he doesn't let anybody pass who he doesn't want.
And if the party gets too crazy, he'll just go in there and, well, shake things up.
Put an end to it, yeah. And this is even bigger. Like, the Disruptor, it's more... I won't torture the metaphor anymore, but...
but if they decide they do want you here, after all, they can just... bring you back over, you know?
Man, you took it just that little bit too far. But the Disruptor is still good. It's an okay support duo. I wouldn't... It has decent kill potential, especially with the Troll Warlord, because he outputs a lot of physical damage, so mostly they're just focusing around, giving him heroes who can control others, to make sure that they don't get away while the Troll relentlessly right-clicks them, and I assume it'll be the Axe. They could run an aggressive tri-lane, but I don't think that's wise in this situation. Mostly because Batrider will crush Axe in the lane. And I don't know who Boreal want to send mid. Ollin also thinking about their mid pick here. I think it's gonna be... Man, it's like all mid heroes banned out.
Yeah, Viper, Drow, Quap. They will pick up the Storm once again, though. And Shirley, I will say, was the only hero to get kills in the last game.
Yeah.
However, that's not really saying much, because last game was really rough for them.
Yeah, rough would be an understatement.
Yeah. But then again, that is what happens when you get the random draft. I've only had one situation where like my power went out mid-draft and I was drafting. I actually got back in and I'm like, holy crap, we actually have a good draft.
Yeah, sometimes the randoms
it was a
are in your
miracle.
favor. Sometimes that just happens.
Reserve time.
Wait, Magnus gonna come out? Are you monitoring us over there, Turbo?
Huh?
Are you monitoring us?
Am I what?
It sounded like I could hear the stream coming through or something. I don't know.
No.
Oh, okay. I'm just crazy
Something wrong
then.
with your brain, dude.
No big deal.
Interesting last pick here. Magnus obviously gonna lose mid against Storm. That's expected. He can farm the waves with Shockwave.
Well, do you put Magnus in mid or do you put him in the off lane and put Batrider mid?
Well, Jeppins does pick up the Batrider, so that suggests it's gonna be an off lane, but
Yeah.
I think even then Batrider's best in the off lane. Especially against these supports. Like, Magnus doesn't stand a chance. He's gonna get zoned out too hard by the Lion and the Witch Doctor. And Magnus doesn't have a way to catch up in the jungle, whereas the Batrider does. So this is mostly just this is more a strategic pick instead of like, okay, this is somebody who can go up well against Storm Spirit. Like, he's totally gonna lose his lane, but that's fine.
Because he'll make plays in the mid game.
Not even that. It's
theoretically.
It's more you pick him for the farming capabilities he gives to the Troll Warlord.
Yeah, it's a free Battle Fury, a Battle Fury plus, if you will. And
Basically.
with Troll Warlord, that's insane. And even in a team fight, that's pretty decent
So
to have. So
what they've done here is they've just secured a way for Troll Warlord to like 100% out farm the Storm Spirit and the Slark. And if the Mag ends up making some plays in the mid game, like he's able to get a Blink Dagger, then that's good. But if he doesn't, then that's not even an issue. Because he's just helping his Troll Warlord so much. And it also means that Troll can go into the jungle and then maybe PQ farms as bottom rune spot.
yeah, we might have a little bit of an engagement, but Ollin are playing very cautiously. Skynet will actually be caught here for a second. Yeah, he'll get... Okay, that was an interesting skewer. They kind of just pushed him away from the team there. Although there is still a lot of damage coming out. This could be first blood.
Oh,
the miss!
Oh boy.
Ice Rod, please.
Oh man, that's so that's so unfortunate. The skewer was okay.
Yeah.
Like it applies the slow. It's not that much of a slow. It's 40%. 40% is actually
40%'s a
pretty
lot,
good.
yeah.
It,
But it's not very long. It's only 2.5 seconds.
Yeah, I think if there hadn't been that miss, then that's totally worth it
Yeah.
to use it. And he gets level 2 anyway soon, so it doesn't even matter that he got Shockwave or that he got Skewer level 1.
Now, I do like the fact that they picked up the Slark here. I feel like that's a very good core against Troll, since Troll is... I mean, he has that little bit of AoE damage, but it's mostly, if I can't see you, I'm pretty screwed. You know?
Yeah.
Now, they have enough AoE to go with it, but...
The big problem
just to bring down
is,
Troll, it's enough, yeah.
The big problem is that... Oh, Pizza Dad taking a lot of harassment here.
Yeah.
The problem is that if he doesn't... If he gets RP'd and the Troll Warlord has Empower on him, then he's just gonna shred. He's gonna get shredded.
Yeah. He's gonna have to pull off the Miracle Dark Pact to get that off, and then run away from the fight. Like, he's not gonna be able to fight with the rest of the team stunned. Yeah. So, it'll be interesting.
It's an overall not great situation.
Yeah. You've got to favor Boreal showing such a dominant performance in game number 1, but
Oh yeah.
at the same time, it's just like, okay, well, keep it interesting. I don't want to watch a 42-0 game, you know? Unless it's in like 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, that's awesome.
Engagement bottom lane.
Yep, Skynet actually gonna fall here. Angry Testy. Gonna draw first blood and go after Mist a little more, but not gonna be able to finish the deal. Still, already showing, hey, you've got an axe? That's cute. I don't care. At all.
Yeah, generally their spell damage is really good, and Angry Test he can just right-click from his ranged form, so he doesn't have to worry about taking spin. As top lane, Jeppin's getting really aggressive here.
Yeah, Jeppin's knowing he can play a little up in this lane, and actually has 5 stacks of Sticky Napalm up on Shirley, forcing him to stay back, and Soyeon in a little bit of trouble, but not too much. Meanwhile, Disruptor going to take down the Witch Doctor. Skynet is in melee range here.
They're going to glimpse him back. Oh, they should.
They have it, but at this point, it's... They don't want to use the mana when they could trap both in a kinetic field pretty soon, I guess.
I think glimpsing Axe back into the creep wave
could get you killed, yeah.
No, it could get you a kill because Angry Testy had Whirling Axe's melee form. He also could switch to ranged and get damage that way. They will try and get a kill here, but it's missed.
Oh, yeah, and that's the problem. Glimpse doesn't miss unless you're misplaying, and Kinetic Field, of course, can. So that is a bit of an issue here.
Still, they're putting so much pressure on this off lane. Skynet is getting some levels, but not enough compared to the Batrider. This dual lane has really hurt them more than it has helped them.
Yeah, and mid, we're going to see a rotation in from supports. RNG, well, he's not RNGesus here. And he will end up falling. Not that there was any RNG involved, I was just punning, you know.
Yeah. And, of course, Pizza Dad, it's always a freaking regen rune. Always.
Is that the Pizza Dad rune?
No, it's just, top lane, it looks like Jeppins is gonna fall. So, first kill for Ollin getting on the board there. PQ making a rotation and not able to come fast enough.
Once again, Shirley, though, getting all the kills.
Yeah. Yeah, that's still fine. Lion gets, he gets boots and then he brings out he's gonna have a relatively fast, Tranquil Boots.
Yeah, and just having those Tranquil Boots will enable him to roam so much more and just get in position a bit more in the team fights. The problem being you have a Magnus who says, oh, you're in position, that's cute, let me just take you right out.
Well, it's not so much that. Oh, Pizza Dad accidentally RPs creeps.
Oh, no.
He was trying to get a kill on the Storm, but, well, they're still gonna try and get it. Nope.
They won't be able to, but they will at least send him back to base here. I think even with the bottle... No, he's gonna go back.
He knows they've used all their big spells. Like,
well,
they can't,
that's true,
they can't attack him. Like, he's gonna bottle up, he gets out of the kill threshold that,
and he's got a zip to beat him to the rune.
Yeah.
Assuming that a support's not gonna be waiting there, which... Bot rune will be the case. Earthstriker already making his way down. Or he's gonna rotate in mid, which they do see coming, so...
Yeah, he's just gonna escape. Just stays to get a little bit more farm and XP.
That does say, hey, guess where we have a ward?
Yeah. It will expire pretty soon, though. Oh no, it's actually up for another minute and a half. So, decent.
Yeah.
The one thing that, I was gonna say before that unfortunate RP, the Lion, the benefit of him getting Tranquils is it's less time that he has to be going back to base if he, like, takes a lot of damage from a creep wave unnecessarily, from maybe taking damage from heroes. Either way. Just less time that he has to be off the map, not getting anything done.
Not pressuring lanes at all, too. Now, Batrider is farming the jungle a bit here. He's doing okay in terms of farm, but not too amazing here. Slark, though, is doing pretty well. He's got a Midas and looking to get some more. Was Soyeon playing the carry last game?
I'm not sure. But the Midas is okay here. At this point, you just kind of want to out-farm, and it's on the bottom lane. Skynet might be taking some damage or might fall. They do have a fissure available.
Yeah, and they will throw it out right now.
Oh, no. Oh!
He's just barely blocked. Axe needs to cut down on the cookies, it looks like. A little too fat for the fissure.
Yeah, he was, he's chunking up. He's trying to lose that winter weight.
Yeah.
Or he's in his bulk period, who knows. Either way. I think, like, with Dota 2 you can say that the Batrider, he's not doing great on farm, but it's a game of comparison. Like,
yeah. He's doing better than the Axe.
He's doing way better than the Axe, which is what you're looking for. And he's also managed to kind of disrupt the enemy supports on the mid lane. Pizza Dad probably going to follow here. No, he will be able to skewer away.
Did pop an RP, but I'm not sure what it hit. If it hit anything.
It just saves him anyway.
Yeah. No, surely. Drop slow, but it's not going to be enough to bring either one down here. And Witch Doctor coming in with the heal.
He did.
Yeah.
It's 300 damage plus magic resist. I think that's a little bit.
It's 225, so it's going to be a little short, and with the magic wand, yeah, he won't be able to grab it, but they do have an Axe with a haste rune.
See though, they're concentrating all their efforts on the mid lane. Like, oh boy.
Here we go again, boys.
They've got 3 heroes mid, like in this area. Axe was rotating to mid, but he decides against it, so it's just freeing up time for Angry Testy to farm on his troll. Riser gets a few levels. He's currently sitting at level 5, PQ level 4, and it gives Jeppins a little bit more time to farm unobstructed in the jungle. Like, this is if they know that Ollin supports are sitting mid, then there's no danger of them going into the jungle for a gank. That's the big win for them.
Yep.
And it looks like Ollin will be potentially stacking up for the storm here. He doesn't actually have any... Oh, he's got 1 stack over here, but besides that, not much. Mist really needs levels. He's only level 4. He can't really do much in this game at this point.
Yeah, and we're going to see Skynet get jumped on. They get the bash. Or it was rather an Earthshaker stun, but...
Either way. They have so many ways to cancel that TP.
That's part of the issue with Troll. It's just like, oh, well, I'll just TP out if he's just a right-clicker. He's not just a right-clicker. He's scarier.
He's a bash machine.
Yeah.
Constructed by Ice Frog Industries. He bashes when you least expect, and it's always disadvantageous for you. Even if you're on his team.
Yeah.
So he will go now for... I mean, he's got the casual Morbid Mask. He can choose to get a TP, but I think his plan will just not be to get involved as Pizza Dad.
Oh, he's going to get glimpsed back, though. Orangey, that's just mana down the drain.
Yeah, he has to go back to base now. Or wait for a really advantageous rune. He needs to hope that it's regen.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he should just go back.
And I think they know this, too. They're saying, hey, he's low on mana. He's going to be looking for a rune. If they were to rotate down and camp the runes now, which they're pinging him out, they know this is important, and he's going to go for it. On the low ground, it's a... Okay, they'll just deny it. It's a regen top. The smoke is here. They'll hex up Pizza Dad and just say, no, get your paws off this rune, Magnus. Lion. Whoa. What? Why? You jerk. Lion.
Well, Mist might die here. Yep, the fissure will clean him up. Is Riser gonna try and get a kill? He pops the ultimate as well. Surely he's in a lot of trouble. Might even get lassoed here. Looks like they're not even gonna need it. Magnus finding that kill there with the last shockwave, and he's getting really close to a blink dagger.
Okay. I understand why Storm might not want to go in there. But Lion's just like, okay, I got the regen rune, guys. Don't worry.
It's better,
you should have run.
It's better to take it, and well, his thought process was probably like, I might as well take it. I'm probably gonna die here. Yeah, so that the Magnus doesn't get it. At least like now, Magnus has to go back to base, but he still gets a kill and another kill involvement. So
yeah, I don't see if that's worth it for Ollin.
Not worth it in the slightest. And now Jeppins will have, after he clears out this wave and the Alpha Wolves, he gets his Blink Dagger, and he'll have money for a smoke as well. So they will go looking for a kill, presumably on this Slark. Rough time for Ollin, same as last game.
It's very rough. We're at the Brazil level of rough now. That joke hasn't worn out its welcome, has it?
Maybe.
Probably. I don't know. But 7-1, Boreal sitting at a 3k gold advantage and about a 3k XP advantage as well. Net worth actually favoring the Troll, but then Slark has a decent amount. Storm's doing okay. Axe not doing too hot. But meanwhile, Witch Doctor gonna go down as an ownage spree now for Boreal.
See, the The big difference is that the Troll Warlord can do stuff like that, where he can just get solo kills, whereas the Slark cannot. And it's top rune spot.
Yeah. And we're going to have a big fight here, probably. They
Hold
do
the
silence the Storm. He's just barely out of it now. But the Finger from Lion does take down the Magnus. A glimpse back on Storm. Soyeon looking for something. Orangey and him are going to be facing off with Disruptor on one end of the fissure, where Japan's on the cliff will be stuck there for a little while anyway.
They don't see him here.
They should know he's there, but they don't seem to know.
Nope.
And he's got the blink, so he's fine, actually.
That was actually pretty huge. Oh, he doesn't actually have a level in Flame Break. This is really weird.
Yeah, and PQ just barely missed the fissure there, so...
Either way, the big difference here is that because Slark goes for a Midas, he doesn't have a lot of solo kill potential, whereas the Troll Warlord can just up and kill people whenever he wants in lane. If his team loses a fight, he can just push bottom. It's currently down to 591 hit points out of 1,300. So he applies pressure around the map with relatively few items. He's just got the Yasha. He is leading in terms of net worth, though.
Yeah. The Yasha will definitely help him out, and what's coming on the courier here? Yeah, it's an Ogre Club already, so...
Yeah, so Sanj and Yasha.
He's only 400 gold-ish from the Sanj.
Yeah, this is a scary, scary Troll Warlord. And you see just now how clumped up all of Ollin have to be. Skynet is still working on his Blink Dagger, whereas Batrider finished it a couple minutes ago.
And Earthshaker and Magnus are just like, you want to clump up? Go ahead. Now, the RP does get canceled by a Hex there, but a beautiful Disruptor ult just saying, oh no, Lion. You get nothing.
Oop, PQ might be in some trouble here. He's gonna slam, I think.
There's a glimpse back. He will slam, but he will go down to Orangey, who is able to zip away with his life. There's still an RP up at least, but Ollin getting some okay pickoffs here, I guess.
Angry Testy. He has a TP, but I think he's not going to need it. Jeppin is probably going to solo kill the Axe here. Yep, he doesn't even get the dunk. Oh,
yeah, and the thing is, Angry Testy is just as much of a threat if he farms up his Sanj and Yasha and then just says, okay, I'm taking your tower. You want to take a team fight, you want to kill my heroes, that's fine. I got your tower. What you gonna do?
The big thing here is that Axe dies just before he gets his Blink Dagger. I actually think he had the gold for it, but just didn't buy it before he died.
Oh no.
Maybe a little too confident there against the Batrider. He was like, oh man, I got this kill, it's easy. So, PQ might die here in the bottom lane.
Yeah, PQ going down quickly. Orangey getting a
dodge.
lot out of the Soul Ring, and actually they will get the Zip, or the Earth Spike, off on him. And Lion picking up a kill as well. This will get him a little closer to his Blink Dagger. Again, Shirley with the bulk of the kills. 3, 2, and 1 on the Lion here. They do need the Blink Dagger. The Blink Initiation is going to be huge for them to jump on the Troll and actually stop him from doing anything. You don't have the Hex. He just casts Whirling Axes and then walks away.
Pretty much. Although that does give Boreal some pretty good information. They know now, like, Star Spirit just zipped out of the blue to kill the Earthshaker there, so they know that there has to be a Dire Ward in this area. As
meanwhile, they will get Slark, yeah. Slark is doing okay, though. He's got an Ogre Club, he's got a Blink Dagger.
This Blink Dagger doesn't do anything, actually.
I mean, it gives him the initiation, but it doesn't save him from any of these fights, of course.
Which is what he needs.
Problem.
Like, he needs the Shadow Blade, where it's just an instant, okay, it's an instant fuck you button. But
the other problem, though, is that, I mean, you look at the Disruptor, he's 3, 1, and 5. He can buy as much detection as he wants right now.
And not just that, it's like, with the Blink Dagger, unless you're able to get out of the sight range of Boreal, which I doubt, because they have a Batrider with a Blink Dagger, Firefly, like...
And a Magnus with a Blink, and a Glimpse, and a Troll with Sanj and Yasha, like...
Even if you blink away, you're probably going to be within sight of them, as Shirley's going to be spotted here.
Bit of an awkward zip, but actually an RP off on 1. Skynet does get a call off on Riser here, and the dunk's going to come through, but the other dunk from the other side of the river coming out from the Earthshaker. Troll ult does bring down the Axe and help bring down the Storm Spirit. Soyeon, again, this is what you were talking about. He can't get out of vision because they just blink right after him.
Yeah, and they didn't even have the Disruptor there, which was my main point. Like, Disruptor can just glimpse him back if he blinks away, so it's not incredibly useful. Like, that's why the Slark pick kind of Like, the Slark pick could be okay if he got his initiation items earlier, and that's where I disagree with the Midas, because sure, it lets him farm more quickly, but
if you had an initiation item early, you could farm heroes.
Yeah, and you could shut down the other heroes from getting their core items. In this case, he cannot do that.
Yep. It's a very, different scenario for him with that Midas. And a lot of people have just seen, oh, well, Sing Sing goes for it on Burden United. Well, yes, but he probably
His team
has
plays
his own
around it better.
Others. Yeah, his team is ready for that. You can't just say, well, pro player did it, I do it now. That's not how the game works. You have to understand the reasons. You have to work with the playstyle.
Oh, Fork is actually dead here. Oh.
No, he's fine. He zips.
Oh, and Riser accidentally, he puts down the ward just a little bit too far from this observer of the Dire, so he misses that. I thought there would be...
This sentry actually sees it.
No, if you change your camera angle, it's actually just outside the range.
Okay. That's really unfortunate, but...
Yeah. Oh, in the mid lane, Mist is gonna fall to the solo Bat Rider as Orangey zips in, doesn't get anything. Riser might actually force him back.
They can't see him.
Oh.
Yeah.
Bottom
it is a level 4 glimpse, but they didn't have vision, so...
Yeah, a little unfortunate there, but overall, I mean, they're buying space. Like, they're forcing Orangey to play really defensive as he zips through Roche, actually.
Really defensive and aggressive at the same time, I guess, but they do bring down the Earthshaker. However, the Aegis, of course, going over to Troll Warlord. Force staff up for the Magnus.
This is a bad idea.
You don't have any mana, Orangey. That's a DD Troll with Aegis. Rip Axe, by the way. Soyeon could make it.
I think he will, but they're gonna lose Shirley for sure.
Yeah, Shirley's dead. And Mist is in a lot of trouble. Doesn't have a cast that he can cast, but he just casted it, so... Never mind.
They... Like, honestly, given how bad that situation looked from the beginning, I'm surprised that they got away with only losing 2, but ultimately, still not a great situation for them. They only managed to kill the Earthshaker. He's still on his way to a Blink Dagger, which is okay, but he's going to clean these creeps up, and there's still a tier 1 tower on top that they can kill. There's also a tier 1 mid, so he will get additional gold from that.
And you see Orangey grabbing the Magnus, but Magnus does have an RP that he's going to use. He force-staffs himself. Uh-oh. This is not great. Orangey does have Soul Ring to use. And Axe will get the taunt off. Pizza Dad in a lot of trouble, but Orangey does use the Soul Ring. Could be in a lot of trouble as well. As Earthshaker... Oh, wait. Dunk comes through. It's going to be enough, but Angry Testy now is going to be here. Does manage to bring down the Storm. They'll get the Axe as well. Can they get any more? It looks like Mist is going down as well. Slark, though, on the other end, not finding anything. There was a TP out over here, right?
Oh, no. Shirley did buy his blink. It will be delivered to him just in time for him to die, unfortunately, as Angry Testy is now godlike. He's going immediately into a Scotty. Slark will pounce and TP away. They will lose their tier 1 top. They do delay the Earthshaker blink just a little bit more. I think he had slow reactions there. He could have dunked and got 4 heroes, I believe, in that situation, but he got called by the Axe before he was able to use it. So a bit of slow reaction time. Maybe ping issues, who knows, but still, Angry Testy cleans up and he is monstrously farmed. I think he can solo kill pretty much anybody in a man fight at this point. Storm Spirit can zip away, obviously, but if he gets bashed like Storm,
you can't. You can't do anything.
I mean,
he's got about a point booster away from a Scotty right now. Orangey he don't care. He just walks away from the static Storm and will be able to zip away as well. Very, I'll just go ahead and say lucky for him right there.
Yeah. Still, they're forcing him to... I think he should go back to base or else he's just dead here. They do have ult on Magnus, so this is really risky.
Yeah, and Angry Testy going to be in there. They will stun him up, but the miss chance is just too much. They'll get an RP on 1, but a nice stun coming through from the Earthshaker and a Witch Doctor ulti. Angry Testy could lose this Aegis here very quickly. Or... okay, there he goes.
They still have lasso. They're gonna go back in.
Oh my
Orangey's gonna be lassoed up. Testy is stunned, but he's gonna get this kill on the Storm Spirit. Shirley skewered back into the waiting arms of the Troll Warlord. Angry Testy cleaning up. He's beyond godlike now. These RPs from Pizza Dad have not been super great, but honestly, it doesn't matter. His team is just cleaning up. They're destroying.
Thank you for covering the second half of that team fight, because when I realized that Troll Warlord just, like, had almost no health and then just turns around, kills 3 heroes, I just started laughing and could not stop.
It's alright, man. I understand. That was comical.
6.83 in a nutshell right there.
Pretty much.
All we needed was a sniper laughing in the distance, and oh...
And
okay,
Sonya's gonna die.
BKB. He's got the ult. Is it enough? Probably not.
And
yeah,
he
he is
bashed.
dead.
That's... Oh, missed.
That's an instant death from the Slark. And there goes Mist. He's dead.
Rest in peace, dude.
I mean, this is like almost as bad as like a dieback, but you don't buy back. You just come in and you're like, don't worry guys, I'll defend tower. No, you won't, because you die in like 3 seconds from the time your feet hit the dirt.
This is why you should ban Troll Warlord as Pizza Dad. Gonna get a nice skewer onto Skynet here. He's dead. Now they can't defend base. Orangey also gonna be lassoed.
Oh my god.
The initiation from Boreal is just insane as they walk up the hill. 3 are dead for Ollin. Oh boy.
No, they're just sitting in the fountain. They're like, nope.
They're
we ain't
waiting.
falling for it.
They're just waiting. Shirley does have a blink dagger in his feet and his finger, but I don't honestly think he can kill anyone here. He's gonna go for Riser.
He could maybe get Riser. Oh no, he's just trying to deward at this point.
Riser, deward yourself. Come on, get it. Alright.
I don't think they even care.
Well, they will lose a little bit of vision, but...
Yeah, but they've got a blink on Magnus.
Oh, yeah.
They can grab him if they need to.
They're just gonna back off. They don't want to risk it. Slark did respawn, so...
but that was his 10-second BKB going for...
Oh yeah, they're
nothing.
gonna go back in, actually.
Oh, oh! Blinked
Nice.
away. Okay. Beautifully timed ult. Unfortunately, AoE damage still gets you.
Yeah. Little too strong. Is Skynet gonna be sent back? There is a cast to save him for a little bit, but he will die eventually. Orangey gonna zip in. Great 2-man impale, and the ults from Shirley and the Witch Doctor.
Orangey still...
Unfortunately...
Okay. Oh, he's out of mana now. Wait.
Oh, rip.
Orangey takes down 2, but... Angry Testy takes down 4.
Oh, give him the rampage. Just do it. Just go in.
Come on. Is he actually... Oh my god. Why are you... Either give him the rampage or don't tease the man.
Zipping all over the place.
And let's just look at this. Troll lost 100 health. Storm lost half his health. Batrider, by the way, has a Dagon.
Yeah.
That's when you know.
He's just going full clown.
Angry Testy, though, is... I mean, let's be granted. He's playing on one of the stronger heroes of the patch here. But he's also playing at 20-0-5.
Yeah, he's playing this hero about as well as you could, as on the bottom lane. They're gonna get Storm Spirit. It's a delayed reaction, but he does eventually die.
And that's a dieback.
Yeah. I mean, there wasn't a way that Ollin could contest anyway. Skynet is currently sitting on a Blink Dagger, a Broadsword, and Tranquil Boots.
And a 25,000 gold deficit. And XP.
It would take some serious ability to throw this game.
Some serious, like, triple rapier placed on the ground in front of the enemy. You know, I bought 2 blinks because that's fun kind of thing.
I bought Blink on Queen of Pain because why not? Shout out to Demon, who's actually done that.
Oh yeah.
Way back. Soyan's gonna jump in, try and get the kill on
He's going for it.
He does have Duncan 1, he can try and save his life.
Nope.
Doesn't get it. But this Troll Warlord just going ham in the background, gets the kill. No, Jeffins actually steals it with the Dagon. Soyan gonna blink away. We'll be able to get out.
Oh no! Nope.
Get that.
There is no escape.
Well, ultimately, Ollin lose all 5 troll. Storm is gonna zip back in just for the fun of it.
Okay, guys, don't worry. Storm is gonna save. Oh wait, he's dead again. Okay, well.
Well, they call GG, and rightfully so. I think to say they got crushed would be
A bit of an understatement.
yeah, an understatement. I'd never heard of them before, and I guess this is why.
Yeah.
Boreal, though, proving that they
They
know
got
how
what
to
it
take a
takes.
lead and go with it.
Yeah, and take it. They did 23-0-7 on Troll Warlord. Participated in, I believe, all but 10 of the team's kills, and that must have just been while he was farming. 891 gold per minute.
Very farmed.
That is an insane level of farm, but I mean, when you get fed like that, and I think we can say it was feed. You know?
Well, they played very well around the Troll Warlord. Like, they secured his farm, and then once it was clear that he could do whatever he wanted in the lane, they rotated out to help the Magnus. They got kills with the Vat Rider whenever he had his blink and his lasso up. He got his blink at like 12 minutes, so they've been active from like that point until the game's end to just get kills. They secured the items and catch-up farm that Magnus needed. So ultimately, they just played really well around their strat, and they kind of just outplayed Ollin here.
Yeah. Anyways, that's going to be it for Join Dota League tonight. Again, thank you, Turbo, for joining me. You can follow him on Twitter at DasTurbo for Dota commentary and lots of dog pictures,
Hell yeah.
which is the real reason, obviously. I'm SB Revolution 5, though. You can find me at SB Revolution 5. Big surprise there. For Dota-related content and not quite as many dog pictures, if any at all.
Not enough.
Not enough. That's the pains of living at college, man. But that's going to be it tonight. Don't forget to check out Truesight TV on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, MySpace, Tinder, etc. Wherever you can find social media, Truesight TV can be there for you. And yeah, I believe there's going to be games tomorrow night. I won't be here for those, but hopefully I can get one of our other casters on it. Turbo, was a pleasure, man.
All right.
Thanks for
Thanks for
joining
having me.
Yeah.
All right. Later,
See
man.
ya.